Technology in the classroom is changing the way students learn. Our next guest is proof of that. Her class in Bradford, Ontario, interacts with students all over the world. They are the winners of the HP MindShare Learning Contest and the recipients of $10,000 in new equipment to further their learning experiences. I'm joined now by Mally Bickley and one of her grade 5 students, Louis Vetra. Thank you both for coming in early this morning to talk about it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
a
really
huge honor.
Well, you deserved it. Tell me a little bit about the kinds of things that you were doing in the classroom, because this is how you submitted for the possibility of the prize.
So what we did is we submitted a video to MindShare Learning for the MindShare Learning Report for a contest that they did, talking about how we use 21st century technology in the classroom to prepare our students to become 21st century learners and global citizens. So we were just talking about some of the projects that we do that are through an organization called iEARN, where we use technology to engage students in meaningful projects that make a difference in the world.
So everything from, environment to art to
Absolutely.
history. And tell me specifically what it is. Like, you're using computers.
We're using computers,
and the students are talking to students in other countries.
Right. So we're essentially creating classrooms without borders, because we're pairing students like Louis and the students in my class and other classes to students in Japan, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Taiwan, and we're creating these classrooms over the internet using forums, other 2.0 tools, where they get a chance to learn together and really learn with the world. And we do a project like Art Miles, where we're teaching a concept about environment to our partner class in Japan. So we post on forums, and then eventually we're going to see each other live during a webcast.
Well, it's a very cool way to use technology in the classroom. What do you think about it?
I think it's really cool doing this. I think that everybody should have a chance to do this. Like, it's just a great experience doing this.
Tell me about the Art Miles project. You brought some stuff in.
The Art Miles is a project where well, in our case, it's a class from Japan and a class from Canada, and we paint a 5 by 12 mural, which will go. I think they send us theirs, and then in 2010 it'll go over to the pyramids in Japan. I mean, not, pyramids in Egypt.
In Egypt, yeah. And what's this stuff here?
Well, this stuff here is just some of the gifts we got from Japan.
From the students there?
Yeah. They introduced themselves and they showed us their gifts that they brought from each other.
And that doll as well. And then, just very quickly, on the computer screen is, I think, a picture of the mural. I don't know if we can get a shot of that, but is that the mural that you were talking about? Or is that a different one?
Well, this is a mural that was created last year for a class that I worked with, and it was painted half in Japan, half in Canada, and we taught the Japanese students about Canadian fairy tales, and they taught us about Japanese fairy tales, and they painted what they learned on this mural. So it was painted 2 classrooms, one creation, and then it's being displayed all over the world and will end up at the pyramids in 2010.
Wow, that's very
exciting.
It's
awesome. Yes. And the learning is done all virtually. The kids talk virtually. We send packages of cultural materials that are shared, but then it's a lot of the learning is put up on websites, on wiki sites, and the kids get a chance to speak virtually, and it's an incredible experience.
Mally Bickley, Louis Vetra, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Now, you have to get back to school, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
We'll be right back.